Hi, Scorpio, and welcome back to my channel. Whether you are a Scorpio Sun, Moon, Rising Venus, or however Scorpio may show up on your astrological natal chart, then these messages are for you. Today, I'm channeling messages focusing on what blessings may potentially be coming in your direction in the month of April. But first, for those of you who are new to my channel, welcome. My name is Lexa Tarot, and I am a second degree Reiki practitioner as well as an intuitive tarot and oracle reader. And if you're interested in learning more about me, my client testimonials, or my credentials, just take a look down below in the description box and click on that credentials link. For those of you who are my subscribers, my new viewers, and visitors alike, I want to thank each and every one of you for your love, your support, and your loyalty to our channel. I greatly appreciate it. As you know, these are all free channeled messages, and the only thing I ask in return is if you could please give me a thumbs up, like, share, or subscribe so that I know that you are enjoying these free channeled messages. And if you haven't done so already, remember, turn on your notification bell so you don't miss out on new content upload or you don't miss out on my live streams. Before we get started, I do want to pull additional blessings here from this charm bag to see what additional blessings April has in store for you. Okay. Scorpio, so let's see what's coming out here for you. And you have Capricorn. Okay, so you have Capricorn here, and behind Capricorn, you have ambitious. Okay, so here in the month of April, there could be here the sense of being really focused on projects. Okay, so being focused on projects. I'm getting here like for some of you, it's like you're focusing on new ventures. Okay, again, it says ambitious here. So for some of you, I'm getting two messages here. Okay. So for some of you here in the career sector, there's this sense of you kind of like moving up the ranks or adding more responsibilities to your, to the things that you do already, or maybe someone above you adding more responsibilities or roles. For others of you who are in leadership positions, this is saying here that there may be here just more kind of like I'm getting like more of a workload, but it's not something that is going to kind of like it's not something that's going to take away from you. It's something that's actually going to add a little bit more of a challenge, but it's like a challenge that you've been looking for, a challenge that you've been, in a way wanting or kind of calling in your direction, because there's this sense of ambition on your end. Okay, there's the sense of passion, motivation, inspiration, and that coming in for you. Now, for others of you, the second message that I'm getting here is because there's this sense of passion, motivation, inspiration, and creativity, that some of you here may start looking at other avenues on how to create more financial stability, how to add to your resources. Okay, here Capricorns are very, very focused. Okay, when it comes to something that they are very passionate about. Okay, which is the reason why it says ambitious. So there's something here. If it's not your career, it could be your love life, it could be your spiritual journey, it could be your finances. But there seems here to be something here in the month of April where you are going to be called, or your energy, or your creativity, or your passion is going to pull you. Well, there's something come up? No. Okay, that something's going to pull you in a direction where you're going to be kind of like I'm getting here determined, tenacious, and really, really focused on focused on something that's going to help you gain something in return. Okay, so for some of you, I know it might sound a little vague right now, but again, we're going to add more messages here in a minute, but it's coming as like, like I'm getting here like I'm seeing like layers. So there's this sense here of like either you've gotten to the layer or to the point where these challenges are going to be, kind of like maybe even getting here like promotion for some of you here. Okay, like there's the sense of like trying to hit that glass ceiling, or if you've already hit that glass ceiling, kind of adding more spice in something that you are already very good at and very focused on already. So there's this sense of added layers. Well, let's see what else comes out for you here in the month of April. What other blessings are coming in your direction here? And you have the one who regrets. So you have here battle, victory, bitterness. Okay. Now, what's coming through here for you, look at that. And it's coming across as, for some of you, is like ending or kind of leaving behind, being very much focused on leaving behind a heartache here or a sense of solitude or sadness. But first, let's go back here to the one who regrets. So there's a sense here of battle, victory. For some of you, it's like letting go of either the bitterness of a hard goodbye, of a separation, breakup, or divorce. Okay, so there's the sense here of that type of sadness or that type of grief or loss here. Now, it doesn't have to be in the love sector, but it could be. Okay, but it could be. And for others of you, this may be a loss in something having to do with your career or your finances. But how is this turning around into a blessing here in the month of April? Well, because here in the month of April, as I said to you before, you have here ambitious, and you have here Capricorn. And Capricorn is a sign very much that is focused when they are very passionate about something. Okay. So whatever that is for you here in the month of April, there's this sense of you letting go or trying to let go here of any regrets here from the past or recent past, trying to create a sense of stability here. And in order for you to be able to, again, let go of this sadness, solitude, or this type of withdrawal type of energy. So very interesting here for you, Scorpio, how this is coming out for you. But yeah, there's this sense here of you just being more grounded. It's interesting because I'm getting kind of like the king or queen of swords here type of energy here with the one who aches. Okay. So there could be here this sense of just being very quiet about something or internalizing some type of emotions here that, you either regret not saying, or maybe some actions or feelings here in the month of April that may come up here as you kind of thinking back and saying, well, you know what? Maybe I should go about it in a different way and be more motivated or more focused on changing this dynamic around. Let's see what else is coming through for you here, Scorpio. Look at that, the King of Wands. Yeah, definitely. So this is telling me right here, Scorpio, that what's happening is exactly what I just said, validation, confirmation. There is a part of you here that either in the past or recent past, there have been here some regrets that either may have been lingering here in the month of March or maybe even before that. And because there is an eclipse coming through, listen carefully here, Scorpio. There's a eclipse coming through. I want to say it's either April 8th or April 9th, but it's one of those. I want to say it's April 8th. But because there's an eclipse coming down the pipeline here, there could be here a little bit of resurfacing of these old wounds or these old feelings here, whether that be in your love life, in your career, in your finances, or in your spiritual journey. Something here that may have caused, or that something in your life here that may have caused a sense of deep regret and a sense of a deep sadness or solitude. There's a sense here of silence being that here. Look, I'm just showing it to you so you don't think I'm just making this stuff up here. You have sadness and solitude, and you also have here the one who regrets. So I feel here that some of you may have these emotions resurface here at the early week, or kind of like the first week of April when that eclipse begins. Okay, so before the eclipse, during the eclipse, and a little bit after the eclipse. So there may be here of a 2-week window here either way, for that. So there could be here this. Now remember, there's also the retrograde, which starts April 1st. So again, Mercury retrograde is all about the past. So whatever emotions you have not cleared, whatever emotions you haven't discussed and you've kept inside of your heart and of your soul, that may be something here that may be resurfacing yet again during Mercury retrograde, which starts April 1st, and the solar eclipse, which is happening April 8th. Okay, so that is perhaps why this resurfacing is happening. Now, what is the blessing? Well, the blessing is that underneath all of this, you are going to be focusing on this King of Wands energy. Once you either release this, take care of this, close this chapter, or reopen this chapter to close it, or whatever it is that you're going to do here with these two energies, once you're able to kind of like clear that out of the way, there is the sense of you really holding and embracing this King of Wands energy, which is passion, it's inspiration, it's creativity. Okay, it could be here some of you even starting a new business, a second side hustle here. For others of you being very much passionate and dedicated to something here. However, this something may be connected to the past, because this King of Wands is looking here towards my left hand side, and the King of Wands looking at the left hand side is telling me that whatever this passion is, whatever this may be, it is connected to something in the past that you may have regretted or you may have felt a bit of sadness about. Okay, last but not least, let's take a look here, Scorpio. What else is coming through for you? For some of you, I see that it's like you restarting something here, or you clearing something here about the past or recent past. But whatever it is, you're very passionate about it. Okay, so especially if it's in love, that is coming through. If it's in finances or if it's in career, some of you, that is coming through as well. So let's see what else is coming through for you here, Scorpio. And you have here Magician and the Mirror, followed by the second chakra and envy. All right, so I feel here for some of you that this is talking about you, like I said, taking the bull by the horns, so to speak, here with this King of Wands energy. Because the Magician energy, now rather, this is not a tarot deck, however, this is an oracle deck. But Magician energy is all about you taking control of something, of you using your own power, your own unique sense of creativity, passion, and inspiration here, and applying it into something. Remember that I said it's something that you are focusing on. It's something that you are very passionate about. For some of you, this passion is connected to the past. Now, of course, it could be something in love, because these two cards may be alluding to that for some of you. But for some of you, it could be in something connected to your finances or your career. Okay. But whatever this is, you have the power, you have the determination, the passion, the ambition here, like they said in the back, the ambition to recreate or to move something in the direction. Now, it's very interesting because as I'm saying fire, you have here the second chakra. Second chakra is called the sacral chakra. And guess what? That's fire energy. So there's this sense here of, again, passion, creativity, coming out in your reading. So I feel here in the month of April, there is this sense of you really reigniting that in some way, shape, or form. You do have here envy, and this is talking about your limited beliefs. Or for others of you, this is very much connected to these two cards, the one who regrets and the one who aches. And there's this feeling here for you, as I said at the top of your reading, just be aware that there could be waves of emotions heading your way due to the Mercury, which is going in retrograde on April 1st, and the solar eclipse, which is April 8th, and other planetary shifts in April, which are going to be very big, that could, again, bring that energy. Now, very interesting. You have 1, 2, 3 cards here, all kind of like talking about the regret of something, the limited belief of something, the pain, the grief, the solitude of it all. And you have 1, 2, 3 cards which are uplifting. So again, this is giving you here validation, confirmation of those two energies that I was talking about. It's like you're going to feel very high on the peak of something when you feel, secure about whatever this may be. But there are going to be moments where there's going to be this kind of wave out of the clear blue sky that's really going to kind of hit your emotions here, Scorpio, that may lead you or may pull you back to this energy here that I channeled here about your past or recent past. or moments here in the month of April that may resurface that type of sensitivity or emotion about the past or recent past, as this King of Wands is looking towards my left-hand side. Scorpio, I hope these messages have been insightful. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you soon.